Am I recording? Yes, I am. Hey guys, welcome back. Oh my god, I just taken a full picture before I forget. Oh my god, my tan looks horrible. I hope it doesn't look that horrible in real life. Oh my god, I'm rambling so much. I don't even need to tell you guys that, do I? No, Jasmine. And it wasn't even the parcel man. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a full face of elf, as you can tell by the title, and let's get into it. Let's get straight into it. But yeah, grab your coffee, grab your snacks, grab your tea, I don't know, whatever you want to grab, and let's put on makeup. So we are doing a full face of elf, as you can tell by the title. It's like as if elf knew I was gonna film this video and they sent over this new skincare range. So this is the CBD moisturizer, body cream, facial oil. These came in the post that I think yesterday actually, and they have also lip oil and eye cream and also a gosha, which is quite cool because you know I've always wanted one of these. And this video isn't sponsored by elf, by the way. I did pick up a couple of items because I didn't have some of them, so most of these items were gifted, but some of them I have bought myself. And I do work with elf. I have worked with elf before in the past, so it's all cool, it's all chill. I've already kind of moisturized my face, but that was like 2 hours ago after I came back from the gym. So we're gonna use the new 50 mg CBD moisturizer. It says massage into clean, dry skin morning and night. Let's prep the skin before we move on to the eyes and stuff, because I do like to do my eyes before I do anything else. It feels really refreshing. Oh my god, that's so nice. Top's a bit low. So I'm gonna also apply the eye cream because I haven't applied an eye cream today. So this is a soothing and reviving eye cream, 50 mg CBD eye cream. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would have a roller, but it's one of these pipe things. I'm going to apply this calm balm. This is the hemp derived cannabis sativa lip balm. This is a range that they came out with, I think at the start of this year, because I was down in London when this released. We had a little dinner. It was super cute. Oh my god, I missed that food in that place. So let's do the eyes. I like to prime my eyes with a concealer because that's just what I do. But they do have a putty primer, which I actually bought. Putty eye primer in the shade cream. You know, because I wanted to film this video and I realized I didn't have this shade. I have the white and the black one, but I didn't have this one, so I bought this. So actually let's use this today because that's why I bought it, to use it. I have such a tragic situation going on with my table. I literally don't have a table. I've been trying to buy a table from IKEA for a while now, but they keep saying that they're not in stock with the legs, because I like to buy the tabletop and then the legs separate because it's so much cheaper that way. I don't need a fancy one just to film on, and they don't have any legs. Anyway, look how nice this is. It's super like matte. Sometimes it can be a little bit matte. Like when I used it first time it was alright, but today it feels a little bit matter, but it's like a little bit sticky, you know what I mean? Like a little bit. When you haven't set a foundation, that's what it feels like. It literally hides all my like veiny and discolored eyelid, which I like. So let's move on to the eyeshadow. So I bought these the other day and I did use it in my video when I filmed it first time. One in the shade Berry Red. This one is in the shade Pumpkin Pie. It's a new addition, I think, to the autumn kind of launch. Cream and Sugar. And then they did send me this one in the shade Truffles the other day. They sent me a huge PR package with like loads of other bits as well that you can buy for £3, because this is only £3, guys. £3. They're really cute and I think they'll be perfect for when I do start traveling. So these are the two eyeshadow palettes I'm going to go with today. The Berry Bad and Pumpkin Pie. So I'm going to go in with this one. Oh, she's pigmented. Wow, she is so pigmented. I'm just gonna apply it here for now, and then I'll blend it out with like a lighter shade in a little bit. Right, we love her. Now I'm gonna take the Pumpkin Pie palette and take the lightest shade, I guess. No, not the lightest, but this one, you know. Kind of use that to sort of like blend the eyeshadow in with, you know, my natural skin color kind of thing. Yeah, no patchiness. And I love how the eyeshadow primer has not flaked on me or anything, even though I've sat with it on for like 10 minutes. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. Kind of gonna go back in with the Berry Red and kind of like blend it all in together, I guess, and bring it a little bit higher. Right, that was super nice, super easy, super simple. I'm gonna kind of use the dark shade a little bit on my lid, just blend it in as well. Right, I kind of want to go in with this shade right here on my eyelid because I just feel like it's such a nice shade. Oh, it's so nice. It's like a coppery shade. Oh my god, that is so pretty. So I forgot to order a mascara from e.l.f., which is so typical of me. Literally went on the website just to buy a mascara, and then I ended up buying everything else apart from the mascara. And then I also did go into my local store in Boot to see if they have any e.l.f. products. They only had like some of the eyeshadows. They didn't have a mascara. So yeah, I just went ahead and put on my own mascara. Well, not mine, but you know, another brand. However, I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner because I feel like with this dark smoky look, an eyeliner is a must. So I'm using this H2O proof eyeliner pen. Gotta shake it. I'm just gonna literally create a little wing. Well, this eyeliner is so easy to use, as you just saw. It's really pigmented. It's literally like black, and I think this is only like £3 or something. I think so. Don't quote me on this, but it's really good, really precise, and see just how easy it was to put it on because it's a pen. I've had this for a while as well. I think I've had this for like a year, and it's still so good, and yeah, it just works. It hasn't dried up. I feel like this side is a little bit droopy, but we can clean it up later on with some concealer. I'm gonna put on my lashes and I'll be right back. Right, time to move on to the face, and I love this part, so hopefully this goes well. I'm really hoping so, fingers crossed. So I have two primers from e.l.f. today. This is the Halo Glow set. Oh no, this is not a primer, this is a powder. So I have this matte putty primer from e.l.f. and then I also have the blurring primer serum. This one I think is quite old, but it's not a new one. This is a newer one from them. So I'm going to use the matte one like along my T-zone, I guess, and then I'll use the blurring one around my cheeks because I do have a little bit of a pore and like textured skin there, and this really helps with that. Well, I'm hoping it will. So let's see. Pipe doesn't really pick up the product. Oh, it did. Then I use the matte one. Oh, I haven't actually used this one. Oh my god, that is so satisfying. Oh my god, I love digging my nail into it like that. Oh, it's so satisfying. Waiting for this camera to literally calm down is the vein of my life. I literally have to stop every 20 minutes. But let's blend this primer in. Oh, the blurring one is a little bit tacky. The matte one is not as tacky. I already blended it here and it's really smooth, but the blurring one is super tacky. So I guess that's good because that's gonna help the foundation stick on. So moving on to foundation, they have the Flawless Finish foundation. They don't have a lot of foundations actually. They only have two, I think. I'm not really sure, but I don't think they have a lot. And this is the only one that I have from them. I'm in the shade Almond. I'm gonna put like 2 pumps. It's quite big pumps actually when you pump it out. I'm gonna spread that across my face. Has a little bit of a scent. It's not as strong as the Huda Beauty one. So I did pick up 2 brushes from e.l.f. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush. I used to have one of these back in the day. I threw that one out because it was getting really old. So I'm just going to use that to blend my foundation. With the foundation, I like to kind of like dab it in. This is a very serum-y type of foundation. You'll see as I put it on. It's very like I wouldn't say sheer. It doesn't give as much coverage as I would like a foundation to. Now you guys know e.l.f. have the best, one of the best drugstore concealers in my opinion. I have the hydrating one and the 16-hour camo one. This is more matte, this is more dewy. So I'm going to mix them together and they create the best combination ever. I know I look a little bit washed out right now. The foundation I think is a little bit light on me, especially when I have a tan, my patchy tan. So I will be bronzing up later on. But yeah, let's apply the concealer. So you guys know they're all-time favorites. Well, they're all-time best-selling, I think. The 16-hour camo concealer. This was so huge, so like big when it first came out. I was actually in London again with them, celebrating the launch. But now they have the hydrating camo concealer as well, which is nice. So I have a drier like skin, so I like to use the hydrating one more. Like I've reached out for this more than I have with this one. But I'm gonna mix them together just to show you guys that they both are still pretty great. The one I have for the hydrating one is medium sand, and then I have a light beige for the 16-hour one. Because the foundation is not giving me a lot of coverage, I'm just going to use this concealer to build up my coverage. So on top of that, I'm going to apply the 16-hour concealer just to highlight my face a little bit, and then a little bit on my nose, just mainly on my under eyes. One of my favorite products from e.l.f. is definitely the Total Face Sponge. I have two of them. I recently washed this. I kind of need to wet it though. I'm going to use the foundation brush first to stipple the concealer. I like doing this because it gives a better coverage, and then I use the sponge later on to blend everything in. You can see that coverage. It is so like, it literally has diminished everything that's literally on my face. It's one of the best drugstore concealers out there, honestly. My skin literally looks so flawless. So I have two powders. This one is the one I purchased the other day. So this is the Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. It's a pressed powder, so I bought that one. But I already had the Halo Glow Setting Powder. This one has a little bit of a glow, like a little bit of a sheen. So hence I bought this like all over the face kind of powder. So I'm gonna use this under my eyes and like around my mouth area, and then I'll use this all over the face. This powder has a little bit of a color, so as you can see, it's kind of like warming up my face. I did look a little bit pale because I think the foundation is a bit too light for me, so I'm going to use a powder like more on the outer perimeter of my face, so lightly kind of like bronzing but like setting at the same time. Swiftly moving on, so we're going to use this bronzer. So I did buy this because I realized I didn't have a bronzer from e.l.f. So this is Perpetually Tan Bronzer. It's such a nice tone, like color. So I went ahead and used the same darker shadow on from this palette, the berry red one, on the outer bit, and then I'm using the shimmery one that I used on the lid just here to tie in the eye look together. I just think that's so pretty, especially for fall time. So I do want to use this shadow, Cream and Sugar, and use the lighter one on the inner corner. I just feel like shadows like this in the inner corner just opens up my eyes a little bit more. 20 minutes later, my camera has cooled down. I am going to be finishing off the look. Gonna do the brows, and then we're gonna move on to the lips, blush, and yeah, we're using the Ultra Precise brow pencil. I love this brow pencil. I have a backup of this because I love it so much. Gone through like 3 of these already because they always send me some through PR and stuff. Gone through 3 of them. They're super pigmented. And I just love them so much. So I've zoomed in a little bit just so you can see a little bit better. Once I filled in my eyebrows, and I'm using the Wow Brow. Oh my god, this is another thing I love from e.l.f. I feel like I love everything from e.l.f. But you know, this is little fibers in it, and I just use this to set my eyebrows. I really love it. So good. So I have this powder blush from e.l.f. that this is the only blush I actually have from e.l.f. This is Glowy Rose. It's a shimmery blush. It's super pigmented. It's a little bit shimmery. I usually don't go for blushes like this. This is the only exception I kind of make. And I don't use highlight anymore, so I'm not going to use any today. But yeah, this one gives a nice glow to the skin, and you can see I have kind of like, you know, budged, kind of like I'm kind of moving all of this, but none of my foundation and powder has moved or like is separating because of the blush, which I really enjoy, because when products are cheaper, nothing really works that well. But with e.l.f., as you can see, most of my stuff has worked. So yeah. So we have the final bit, which is the lips, and it's probably one of my favorites. So the Retro Paradise lip kit, this is the pencils that came in it. I have the darker one. This is number 3, I think. And then yeah, I have nude number 1. So I'm gonna mix these together, get my lips going, and then on top of that, I'm using this lip plumping gloss. This is actually plumping. This is in the shade Peach Bellini, and it's like perfect with my skin tone and everything. So I'm gonna put these on. Ever since they came out with it, I've been reaching out for this lip liner so much. I use it like almost every day when I use it. I'm going to use the lighter one. I don't typically do this, but I don't actually have a lipstick from e.l.f. I only have lip glosses, so I'm just going to use this to kind of like shade my lips in because my lips naturally are already pink. I just love this combination so much. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the lips for me. Right, and there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it kind of helpful. Yeah, I really enjoyed filming this video, although to me this is not a shock. I know that elf is amazing, but I still wanted to do this video anyway and show you guys how amazing elf products are. Super affordable. This look was probably all under like £50. I don't know, I'll put a little price tag here. If I'm wrong, it'll probably be around like £60, maybe max 70. I don't know, but I just think a full face of elf, wow, popped off. I absolutely love this look. Number 3 lip liner is probably one of my favorite out of this video, and the least favorite out of this video is probably the foundation. Not a big fan of the foundation, but if that's what you prefer, you go for it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel to join the family. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.